We are live for last day, day 6, or those who are watching the replay, part 7. What? You made it through 7 days or 7 videos. Kudos to you for showing up for yourself. This masterclass has been on how to activate. That's a better word, right? How to activate beyond those SMART goals as an entrepreneur, whether you're thinking about owning your own business, have or have been in business. And so what is an entrepreneur? We call it someone who wants to solve problems. Let me see who's here. Solve problems and develop themselves, because man, why superstars? Because you are. We believe in the flight attendant. Yes, we do. We believe in putting the mask tightly secure on us first, then our families, our business, our practice, XYZ. And this is what we call it's that private victory. Shout out to those who read the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's that private victory over public victory. And I like to call it this self mastery, therefore, calling this a masterclass, not because I'm a master teacher. No, this is you. This is mastering yourself. And that's what you've been doing for the past 7 days. Today is the last day. And we've been focusing on basically, let's do a recap. Actually, I do want to start with and I'm wearing today the t-shirt. Let me see, let's move my hair here. If you can see the enlifted, this is from using the enlifted method that we've been talking about. Let's make that bigger. And where we spend time, the target's the top of the iceberg. We've been spending that time where? In the at the bottom, which is really going in for our plan and our identity. And plan meaning in the next 48 hours, next 2 weeks, and the next 2 months. So right before coming in, I was going into scheduling one of my goals for the end of the year. And I'm literally doing right now. They're asking me if I'm a robot or not. I could do the robot, not a robot, human over here. Okay. And it's getting those baby steps, right? I want to lose weight. Okay. What can you do in the next 48 hours? For me, I'm actually setting up a tour of a gym that's literally like 498 feet away from my home. All right. What can you do? That's the plan. And then with the identity can get us all wrapped up in ourselves. That's why action dispels overwhelm. We talked about the video. Then we started saying how much is the target, and really understanding that a lot of our identity can come from what we tell ourselves, because we did talk about how words in the short term can influence our thinking and our actions. In the midterm, those words can turn to our stories, and in the long term, that story can become our reality, right? So let's use that language. We did a should detox, my favorite thing. We went from should to could to can. Okay, si se puede. And one of the things we also talked about a little bit about money, and then who you get to be, really on the whole identity. What are those qualities needed for this goal, and who do you get to be? It's the opportunity that you're setting with these goals that you have written down, and hopefully you got down to one, so that way you could be laser focused on it, right? And in most goals, it is saving money, it is being disciplined. And when we do that, the better we get at making decisions. Oh my goodness, I've for a long time being a people pleaser, being indecisive, being tossed by the wind. When you get to do something, when you walking in that space, knowing that it's an opportunity and a blessing, or one of my friends used last week in a goal setting workshop, entrusted with. When you're entrusted with little, you'll be trusted with more. Okay, so making better decisions, administering your money. See, that's the word for me. I don't like the word manage. So for me, it's administer my money, and becoming and activating beyond the specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time goals. Okay, this is beyond that. This is the self mastery that you've been doing for the past 7 days. Today is the last day, and I do want to end with what's next. For me, it's an invitation to our goal setting workshops. And our goal setting workshops, and I'm going to share it in a second. You can always find it in our website, because that is where I absolutely have tons of more free events just like this, where we get to interact and really share this information, because this information was not given to me, right? The name of my company is Why Superstars. And yes, we talk about that spark, what brings you joy. I'm a poet at heart. Numbers are my game. I am creative AF. I'm alive when I organize. I want to research for the rest of my life. Designing is what my soul desires. Math every day, all day. This is getting down to that spark, that unique spark that you have. And the invitation is to start here, which is goal setting workshops. And I used to spend a lot of my time of my workshops sharing what I've been sharing with you today. And it gave less time on really going for the identity part, because those are the hiccups. Those are the ones that holds you, or procrastination. It's not a disease, people. Trust me. It's reversible. And again, it's overwhelm. It's the story you're telling yourself, and you could reverse that with words. And that's my invitation for you. It's clicking. When you go to the website, you click start here. You'll get all the information of how to reserve it, get clear on what you what you want, with flow. This is without the shoulds and the have tos. We did a detoxes, this week. What do you bring yourself? Listen, I've had mamas with 2 kids have joined me from their laundry closet. I mentioned this before, and kudos to you, mommy. All right, for showing up for yourself. Just bring your kids, bring your pets. Just make sure you mute yourself, and when you want to participate, you turn on the mic. Okay. Join the dreamers who are making time and space with gratitude and grace. Again, entrusted. I love that word. I'm loving that word. Okay. So what do you do? Register. So, and as we talked about, only 3% of people write down their goal. You could click in here. I have some videos and testimonials in there. Really, at the end of the day, it's taking action. So reserve your spot. It's free. It's right here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put it on this live right here. I'm gonna go ahead and share it. Let's get right to it. That's the calendar action. Dispels overwhelm. So I'm gonna put it right here in the comments for you to check it out. Take action now. Reserve it. Yeah, basically, let me see. I have it right here. So the next one is this Thursday. If you're watching somewhere in December, you can see the dates that I got for December, which is right here. You just go to next month, and we got 3 going on Saturday. We have one Saturday on the 10th, and then 2 for Thursday. If you're watching this in December, if you're watching it today, register for the one on Thursday. All right, my friend. And that's the invitation. No, I didn't want to put right there. Boom. Okay. which is the goal setting workshop. That's the next step. And before I go, I do want to share a story, and I want to end today with a story. I love sharing this story because I'm gonna put it boom right there. Let's talk face to face here, my friends. So this is Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take a yeah. This is our very first cruise. Let me put myself small. I want you to look at my beautiful mothers. And we took our mothers to Bermuda in our first cruise. I know, crazy, right? First cruise, mommies, let's go. And this cruise was we have a very like special story with it because we stopped in Bermuda, and they say go out and enjoy yourself, be back at a certain time, and we had a mission. And that mission was to go to the pink beach, right? We're like, okay, we need to go there. That's where everyone's going. Got to do it. Packed our bags and headed out, right? And we were lost pretty much. We thought that this particular bus was gonna take us there, and looking outside, I spotted this like beautiful, oh my goodness, what do you call those things, the beacons, right? Oh well, let's go there, and we made that stop thinking maybe this is where it is, because we were not heading to the pink beach at all. I was like, okay, might as well go eat. So led by that beautiful, and somebody help me out with the word in here. I'm just gonna stick it to beacon. And got out, right, and here we are in this like spot that looked nothing like anything pink or beach, right? It's still water and it's still nice, but there was this place right here, and I'm going to show you these set of steps. This is my beautiful mommy. And there was these set of steps that led to this little corner. It wasn't pink. However, it was a beautiful private corner. I wasn't even wearing bathing suit. It was so private. I was able to, like, my mom, and my husband, wrapping a towel around me. I'm changing. That it was only for the four of us. It was the most beautiful, in my opinion, hidden gem. Everyone, where were they going? They're going to the pink beach, right? Like, that's where everybody's gonna go. And here we are in this like private beach, the four of us laughing. My my mother-in-law thinking I'm crazy. I'm like changing right there. I was like, oh, no one's here. It's like a private beach, and it was our hidden gem. This was something that was hidden, and it was by curiosity or dream or looking at something and finding this. And the hidden gem to me, and the reason why I'm sharing this story is because the hidden gems are your dreams. Imagine that day that you wake up knowing that you can say no to things because you're so crystal clear on what you want. Imagine that day a friend tells you, hey, what's your secret? You're like living my dream life, right? Because you've clarified, and now you're in the focus step, right? Imagine that day, because those are our dreams. These are planted seeds. You may call it the universe, I call it God, whatever you call it, universe, God. These have been planted uniquely for you. And a lot of times we can miss that bus, but let's dig in those hidden gems that are your dreams by getting clear, by making space. Kudos to you again for showing up, and to dig in, to grabbing those keys to these dreams that God has planted in you. I want to see you on my next goal setting workshops. We're going to go more into the identity. You could go ahead and rewind all these parts. This information is absolutely free as the enlifted method, right, that I've been talking about. I love how Mark says this is free information because we want to make a difference. We want to make sure that you tap into you. It's in you. These hidden gems, your dreams are in you. Guys, kudos for showing up. I will see you in the next goal setting workshop, whether this Thursday or in December. You rock. You showed up for yourself, and keep on dreaming, keep on tapping into your hidden gems.